Yahoo Sports, read and react. Trending. NFL closes rule loophole Belichick found and Titans used to beat him. Damian Lillard spars with ESPN commentator over whether to play in quarantine. Texas will allow stadiums to operate at 25% capacity. I heard about that. Georgia's Kirby Smart. Worst thing would be to play college football because of financial concerns. Why? Okay, what's this about? An NFL loophole exploited by Bill Belichick that famously backfired in the playoffs is no more. NFL owners voted on Thursday to close it. Thursday's vote concerned a strategy first implemented last season during an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and New England Patriots. Belichick's giddy use of rules versus Jets. With the Patriots up 33-0 in Week 7, Belichick decided to rub a little salt in the wound of his division rival and head coaching counterpart Adam Gase. Facing a punting situation with a running clock in Jets territory with around 10 minutes remaining, the Patriots took a delay of game penalty to give punter Jake Bailey more room to kick. Gase declined the penalty. Belichick, not interested in being one-upped, ordered an intentional false start on the next snap after running down the play clock. Gase also declined this penalty, but Belichick came out ahead in the tit-for-tat, having burned more clock on the exchange. The use of a false start instead of another delay of game also ensured that the Patriots would be penalized just 5 yards instead of a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that would have come from a second consecutive delay of game. Belichick took obvious pleasure in his small victory on the sideline. Asshole. He then took a victory lap in his post-game news conference. We were able to run quite a bit of time off the clock without really having to do anything, Belichick said. It's a loophole that'll be closed and probably should be closed, but right now it's open. Belichick's strategy backfires in the long run. Ha! Those words would come back to bite him in a much higher stakes situation against the Tennessee Titans, who just so happened to be coached by former Patriots linebacker Mike Vrabel. With the Titans leading the Patriots 14-13 in the fourth quarter of their AFC wildcard matchup in January, Tennessee faced 4th and 5 at the Patriots' 36-yard line. Vrabel decided to punt, but before punting, the Titans took a delay of game penalty after burning 40 seconds of play clock. Belichick, like Gase did in Week 7, declined the penalty. Vrabel, like Belichick did in Week 7, called for an intentional false start on the next play, after running off another 40 seconds of play clock. Belichick was less pleased in this scenario. Ha! Those 40 seconds were considerably more valuable for the Titans in what turned out to be a one-possession playoff win over the Patriots. NFL shuts it down. On Thursday, Belichick's prescience from his Week 7 news conference came to fruition. Per the NFL, in announcing new rules adopted by the league, by competition committee, prevents teams from manipulating the game clock by committing multiple dead ball fouls while the clock is running. So that's the end of that. It just arrived a little too late to prevent Belichick's hubris from backfiring in the playoffs. Good. That's good. Many more Maddens to come. By Jay Busby. Morning, friends, and welcome to the weekend. Got big plans? Yeah, me neither. One thing I will be doing this weekend and for the foreseeable future is playing Madden, the NFL's signature video game. Under a new extension announced Thursday, EA Sports, will keep producing Madden titles at least through 2025. The Madden deal will reap an estimated $1.6 billion for the league and players, but really, unless you stand to get a check, who cares about that? The way this benefits the rest of us, and our kids, is that through EA, the NFL is working to attract younger and younger fans. The NFL has seen what's happened to baseball, which didn't adjust to changing times, and now faces an uphill battle capturing the youth market. At the same time, the NBA has created an entire virtual basketball league, and NASCAR leaped headlong into iRacing during lockdown. There are legions of fans of esports who play video game versions of sports quite happily without ever watching the real version, or without knowing who the Madden guy is in the title for that matter. It's that slippery youth market the NFL wants to reach. The NFL's got you and me in its clutches, and we're not leaving. What it wants is our children, potential fans/customers who come to football via non-traditional outlets like mobile games and Twitch. The EA deal is designed to heighten and strengthen that non-traditional digital-first connection, so much so that if you were to, say, purchase a team sweatshirt in real life, your coaching avatar in the game could sport the same sweatshirt. And if you think that's a silly bit of gaming trifle, check with a kid and see how much they spend on in-game purchases for games like Fortnite or Call of Duty. Sooner rather than later, if it's your money they're spending. Maybe this is the quarantine talking, but there's a lot to be said for hyper-realistic gaming simulations where I control every outcome. Weird how my team always seems to beat the Patriots year in and year out, isn't it? Now, if we could just force the NCAA to get its act together and bring back a college football game. Enjoy the weekend, y'all, and we'll see you back here Monday. Brown. Max Scherzer just threw a brushback pitch at MLB owners. Yeah, I'm tired of that. They need to dip into minor leagues and college and even high school if they want to actually bring back baseball, because the players are being assholes. Sunk history. The what-ifs of Robert Horry's many game-changing shots. Edholm. Pharaoh? Tractorcito? NFL nicknames you never knew. Virtually the best seat in the house. Danish soccer club AGF Aarhus came up with an innovative way to keep fans involved in the team's action, even when they couldn't be in the stands. Giant video boards that fans could zoom onto. Pretty cool idea. Still not the same. P.S. A ton of you chimed in with your creative caption suggestions. Let's just say we have a lot of Get Smart fans. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reading today's issue of Read and React. Follow Yahoo Sports on social. Now, about the baseball players, yes. They have an expectation of what they should earn, but they should also have some understanding, and they should also have some love and respect for their craft. And when the lowest paid are still making around $1 million, I don't understand when professional sports became an automatic guarantee of becoming a millionaire. You could make thousands and thousands of dollars. You could build up what you're making to become a millionaire, but why do you have to be paid $1 million just for 1 year? That seems excessive. That seems unnecessary. I guess all the money's got to go somewhere, but I don't know.